Okay then, hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Push the button and switch over there. And hello, Canaries, hello, welcome. I hope you have, you've said you've been having an interesting day watching ant videos? Ant keeping videos. Huh? What? Kind of thought that ants kind of kept themselves. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe. But I hope your week's been good. I hope you've had a very good week. And anyone else who happens to be here, YouTube is doing that wonderful thing. If I have -1 viewers, I'm going to give up on the viewer thing on YouTube. It doesn't know what it's doing. But we'll see how things go. yeah, I hope you have had a very good week. Otherwise, it has been interesting. Oh, I need to. Why is this not working? Why is it? It was working. You've had a terrible couple of weeks. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I haven't seen you for a while actually, although my streams have been a little intermittent recently. I had a random week off due to just life, and then a broken PC for most of this week. So yeah, it's I never want to be without a PC again. My withdrawal symptoms were getting quite bad, so. But now it's over. Okie dokie. So it's all on the up now, is it? It's all going to be better. I hope it's all going to be better. I hope whatever it is, you manage to sort it and get it done, and you can be good, be happy, be joyous, have fun. Whatever you do, have fun. That's the thing. Just yeah, work has a wonderful thing of just like, oh, I don't really feel like great today. Here's the worst day of your life. Oh, thank you. You know, I know that feeling. I know that feeling very, very, very well. It's a wonderfully fun thing. But yeah, that means you've not been here for any of these uphill challenge streams, I don't believe. So you don't know what's going on there. PC all fixed. PC is all fixed now. You've got to be paranoid. I need to. Yep, the water's still inside the pipes. They're not outside the pipes. Yeah. Basically, I bought a new graphics card, and installing the new graphics card, I managed to damage my water cooling system, and had to wait for a new part to be shipped because it's very difficult to keep a PC cold when there's no liquid in the pipes. So, yeah. So for 4 days, I had 5 days. I had no PC due to that going on there. If you hear water leaking, I'd be impressed from that because there's not that much water in the system. It's just a drip, but basically I'm just looking at the reservoir and it still looks full, so that'll do me. But yeah, so I should have. Mind you can't be prepared for breaking something that shouldn't be broke. So yeah. Rixor, hello, welcome. Let's jump over to the game, shall we? Let's go over to the game. And as I said, I don't think you've seen any of this. Yeah, I don't think you've seen any of this. We have a challenge map, which also development console. Go away, Skyfog. There we go. That's better. That's better. Yeah, I don't know, but have you seen any of this? Did I do any of this on stream when you've been here? I don't know. The rules for this map are quite unique and a lot longer than I expected it to be. So basically, the whole map is broken up into tiers. You see here, there are tiers up there. So if I come up here, you'll find places like this. And the idea is that town centres can only go in here. They can only go in this space here where the slot is for it. You can only travel between tiers via this here. The stairs with the 2 barriers next door. It's the only place you're allowed to go. So we can only have a path that goes there. We have kind of established you could put stairs up here so that you could like let this town centre build over here, but you can't put a path there. The only way they must trade is via these spots here. And the idea is you go all the way up here, all the way along here, all the way around here, along here. Gotta wait till you get metal here. Carry on going all the way up here, all the way along here, all the way along the back, yada 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 yada, all the way along here. There's like 14 of them, I believe. Almost there. Boop, 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 boop. And then boom, beaver go. Put a town centre there. So yeah, it's been interesting, and the rules are basically you must follow every tier. The rules are actually in the description. You can see them directly, but the TLDR version is you must follow you must put a town centre in every tier. If a town centre dies out, if a district dies out, you must get rid of all the beavers beyond that and fall back till you've done it. And every tier must be, it says self-sufficient, but you are allowed to import goods, so it's a little weird on that one there. It's supposed to be self-sufficient with 2 different types of food and their own water supply. Kind of broken that here. It does have its own water supply, but it's just reliant on the first district. But then they're on the same level. District 1 and 2 are on the same level. You only go up here for District 3. So yeah, that's basically being one there. And we have this ginormous mechanism here of That was built the last stream, where that's powering our planks and our gears. So this is going to do this here, and it was lots of fun, causing flooding over and over and over. But we are getting there. So we got 4, 5, and we're working on 6. But to get to 6, we have to come along here and up here, and then back again. So it's a challenge. It's an interesting challenge. So what was I doing here? This District 3, yeah, oddly enough, District 2 was the one that's been the issue for us. Mainly because I flooded it several times. So, yeah, before we had this heightened wall here, we were flooding it many, many times. But and this District 3 is doing very, very well. Actually, District 3 is here. So, what I'm doing at the moment is I'm trying to build a bigger reservoir here to hold water. Because when we get up to, I mean, this next district has a river, so that's fine. And this district has a river. But then this one doesn't. The metal district doesn't have any source of water whatsoever. So we need to do something like a mechanical pump or something here to get water up to this area. So that's kind of the plan. Is we're going to store lots of water in here, put a mechanical pump here once we get to this side, and pump the water up and build our own river here. So we're prepping for that, basically. That's kind of the idea. Let's see what we're doing here. So you'll be chopping down trees there. That's all good. Okay, let's just speed up time and see how things go. And we'll take it from there. I am kind of suffering a little bit from food in this district, I believe. She's doing okay, but she's struggling a little bit. Oh no, the storms we've been. Well, I hope you're the VOD will be up as always. It always is, but I hope you stay safe in whatever storm. I don't know whether it's just the storm, whether it's a big storm. I don't know, but yeah, stay safe. Whatever you do, stay safe. Let's open this up. Let's put some. What would you be so kind as to build these, please? Okie dokie, Rick. Have a good one. Have a good one. Hope everything is good. Right. So, what are we doing and why are we doing it? Why are we here? You need a path out this way so you can actually get to build that down the end. We're going to flood everywhere. Actually, building this is a really dumb idea. Stop. No, building this is a really, really dumb idea. Stop that. We need to build the wall first, because if we don't build the wall, then we block the river off and all the water floods this way. We don't want that. We don't want to flood. Our beavers don't like flooding water. They're not acclimatized to drowning. So, how are we doing for beavers? 22 unemployed beavers in this area. Wow. Okay. Let's build a holding post. You can move some goods around. I vote in favour of dumb ideas. Yes. No, wait. That's bad. Okay, now let's get to all the things there to build things. Why are you not getting up here and chopping these trees down? Is it just too far for you to travel? Are you being a lazy beaver? Yes, there have been a few dumb ideas. As I said, this was probably the biggest one here. This requires 8 wide dams. You have to is it 7? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. It requires a dam's 8 wide. Anything less than that, it floods over. And I really thought we could channel all the water down a 2 wide block all the way down to the end, and it didn't really work. That seemed like a really dumb thing to do. But yeah, and that was kind of the almost death of District 2. District 2 went down to 3 beavers at one point. So, but now it is back and thriving and doing very well. Want to dumb down and have a... do you know, oddly enough, I always wanted kids, and I feel like I've missed the boat. Far too old for it now. But hey ho, could be worse. But no, that's a thumbs up there. Ballistic, hello, welcome. More wheels. Well, we can't fit any more wheels in at the moment. We probably could widen this up to be 8 wide, but 4 wide. But no. Okay. How are you today, Ballistic? Are you having a good? Have you had a good Friday? Are you having a good Friday? Will you have a good Friday? No, I don't think you can. No, I don't think there's anywhere in the world where Friday's just starting. Are you having a good Saturday? I don't know. Okay. Keep smearing my glasses, and I don't know why. Can't see. Let's go. Best Friday considering it's the 13th? Ah, it's just a day. Friday the 13th is just a day. I can say that because I was born on Friday the 13th, so I do not think 13 is an unlucky number whatsoever. So. Oh, that's better. Hey. Right, we need to chop down more trees. Whoop. Oh. Would you drop down all the trees, please? Drop down all the trees, and then you're chopping down all the trees over here, although you're not really reaching all that far. Move our lumberjack flags up to here. There we go. Part of the world considers 13 lucky and 17. I've never heard the 17 unlucky. 17th? Never heard that one. Oh, our beavers are starting to suffer here. Is that because we're not exporting water? Is that correct? Or is it because our storage is full? Nope. Aha. Yes. Okay. Well, you're not going to be thirsty for long. Possibly quite the opposite. Yep. This is you. Hang on. Didn't I stop that? Didn't I stop that? And they still went and built it. How dare they? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. It's okay, you can stop flooding. You can stop flooding. Fine, we don't mind. what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this hut because we've got plenty of beavers. I don't know why they chose to build this, but didn't come up here and build these. A little strange. It's not going to work, is it? No, we need to open that up some more. Come on. Recede, recede. We need in Italy, 13th is irrelevant and Friday the 17th is considered unlucky. Okay, that's really... I've never heard that before. I've never heard the 17th being an unlucky day. Right. Shore up the defences. Apart from... No. I'm going to destroy all those. And I'm going to build them piece by piece because I know what this game is like. Okay, that should work, right? Yeah. Okay. Italy has some of the weirdest alien stories as well. One story about a UFO base. Oh, okay. Are there many aliens in Italy? Claire, you would know. Are there many of them? Are they there, hiding among us? Danby, hello! Welcome, welcome. I hope you are having a good Friday. You know what? Just remove that. Get rid of that tree. Although you should be the one that chopped down the tree. I'm waiting for the dam first before I can actually do anything with... Can neither confirm nor deny the existence of aliens. There. Right, okay. Need to get more pumps here as well. Let's pause the game. Let's turn off that. We no longer need to harvest that. We will harvest that one tree. We no longer need to harvest in here, or we kind of do because they grow in there, but whatever. What we'll do is we will harvest the lot, just all the trees. Give us all the trees, like this. There we go, like that. Kaboom! Hello, welcome, welcome. I hope you are having a good Friday. Don't get talked by the Italian Secret Services. We could talk through some spicy methods. A spicy meatball. Right, hopefully we can get this finished. Be nice. And they can build this, and they can build that, and yeah, it's probably going to fill up and flood over, but it's fine. It's fine. Aha. Oop. There we go. It's you. Yes, it's you. Are you asleep? Are you real? And how can you prove that you are real? You may be a figment of everybody else's imagination. Or, I don't know, I've left them there, they don't need to be there. Or worse, a figment of your own imagination. A female clothesman was getting angry about the supposed sexual harassment. Oh dear. Yeah. As I am energy, your energy, are you? Are you not made of matter? Have you timed yourself by the speed of light and you become energy? Is that what it is? It cannot be created or destroyed, only changed. Yes, your charge state. We negotiated and now I'm allowed to select your razor 3 times a day. Only 3? I think you should have got a better deal. Right, so what do I want to do here? I kind of want to come over here and just dam off along here and run straight along to get to this, because we need to just take the shortest route, but via this. So if I was to say there, don't clear those trees out if you would be so kind. You can get up there and do most of them. That's good. Freebies, you're using ambiguous words. Oh, okay. Okay, so that is work. That is done. So now we're filling up and flooding over. So we build. Hopefully they will build from the end out the way I built them. If not, we're going to get some beaver trap somewhere. But we'll see how that goes. I had a convo with a friend of mine regarding the red-blue pill dilemma from the Matrix. Got buttons to take the blue pill. Trying not want to eat nutrient based forever. The thing is, if you were in the Matrix, you would believe it's real, as far as anything that's real. And if you chose to take the pill that leaves you in the Matrix, it's still real to you. So would Morpheus have left you with the knowledge that the Matrix isn't real and you just have to live with that dilemma, or would he have just said, like he said, the rabbit hole No, hang on. Yeah, it was. We'll find out how the rabbit hole goes. Hit the red pill and you hit the blue pill and you wake up in your bed tomorrow as if nothing's ever happened, or whatever. Yes, as that guy said in. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at what my genius beavers have done. I love this game. I absolutely love this game. Get out. Get out. Go. Yeah, as you said in there one, ignorance is bliss. No, stop. Don't build that one. No. Pause. Do not build that one. Why would you do that? Now build that one. Damn you, beavers, and your foolish ways. I don't need to put the corner one in, but I'm going to anyway. Okay. Even the chicken doesn't taste like chicken, it tastes like fish. But how would you know if chicken doesn't taste like chicken if that was the taste, the only taste you'd ever known a chicken to taste like? Because the Matrix might have got that completely wrong, but everyone living in the Matrix has never actually had a real chicken. You know, curiosity would win me out there, and I'd want to leave the Matrix just to find out what the real world is like. You know. Because that's just the way I am. I would be extremely curious as to how it works, but then maybe like some others, I'd want to go back in again because damn, the real world sucks. Dinklebird, hello. How would a machine know how to program taste for you? That's very true. That's very true. But if it was enslaving you, and I mean, I don't know exactly how the Matrix originally, like, I don't know what the first Matrix was, whether it enslaved people to put them in there or whether they were all grown. But if they were all grown, you can make it taste like blue, and they would never know that that's not how a chicken, because you are just programmed to say this is what a chicken tastes like, and all chicken tastes like that chicken. Doesn't matter whether it's correct or not, because that's what you know. You know, like grass is green, but how does everyone see the same color when they look at grass? I know that's actually, you know. So yeah, it's a bizarre way of thinking it. You never quite know whether what I see and what you see may be two different things, but we both say yes, that is grass, that is green. But you're seeing what I would consider to be purple, and I'm seeing what you would consider to be purple. But to us, it's both green. So it doesn't, you know, it's very difficult to ever get that down because you never quite know. You just go with what you are programmed to know. We've all been what's the word? Indoctrinated. But we don't know any better. So yeah. Neo probably thought it was drugs. See how far the rabbit hole goes? Yeah, that's definitely drugs. Some weird guy with some really cool glasses who just wants me to take some pills. Yeah. Seems like a grand idea for an adventure. That's what it was. The Matrix isn't that he was trapped in the machine. He's just on some weird trip for the whole thing. You know, it makes sense. The politics of that rabbit hole with a load of something at the bottom. far to mirror in the... Yes, yeah, I mean, I did... When I put this in, I built that one, waited for a minute, built that one, and then built that one, and then did that one. I did put them down individually. I didn't just drag it out. I put them down individually. But they still chose to do the one on the end. That's why just priorities just works when you're building things. Just, you know, say, build these first, build that one last. Right, let us put in more food for these beavers here, because they probably do with some. We might have put another one there, another field this side. Perhaps, maybe, might make this a little bit of a foodie place so we can export food from this point. I really need to go around and turn off any tree things that are... Wow, I don't have anywhere where I'm not dropping... Oh, wow. Why is it so laggy then with this thing up? Odd. Yeah, that's another way as well. You can build a dam as far down as you like and just build stairs up to it, and they will just build like this column, and then the next column, and the next column. I've done that several times. Should have probably done that there. That would have made sense. Right, let's plant some crops, shall we? We want some carrots and we want some potatoes. We'll do carrots at the back, because we have a carrot field here. We'll do potatoes in the front, that's wheat. Do potatoes. That. And then we've got carrots, potatoes, and this is going to become plant sunflowers. No. Potato and plant carrots. There we go. Up the priority on some of our buildings. I want to up the priority on the water all the way. There we go. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Wachowski brothers believe they're female now. Well, they can if they want. That's the wonderful thing about the world we live in. You can be anything you want. Within reason. I wonder if they made movies about something that isn't really real, but on the surface looks plausible. Yeah, why not? Why not? Yes, I did get that today. I have not looked at it. I have downloaded it and put it into Onyx, but I haven't downloaded it. I haven't played it yet. So we can do that. Although I was very distracted earlier on because Trek to Wyoming, I don't know if anyone's seen that game. Looks very interesting. Came out about a week ago. And it's free on Game Pass. So I was like, oh, that looks like it could be a fun little thing to do. But something different. Food is good. So we need more water. We also need somewhere to store more wood because we are do that. Don't put any wood in there, but the wood cutters up here can do that. Right, you go over to there. Then we want to build across here. Maybe there. I don't know how many we need. I think I'm just going to dam the whole thing off. Yeah, we'll do that. Boom. Zoom. I've played a fair bit of Northgard actually, myself and Boulder, because I don't think I did a video on it actually, but we've played a fair bit of it. I do quite like Northgard. Surprisingly, not a difficult game, but you can easily lose it, if that makes sense. It's not overly difficult, but a game that you can definitely get wrong. And the new Doom one, I did. The thing that disappoints me with that is that I wanted just an old school RTS, like the classic Dune or Red Alert or something like that, and it's not going to be that. But Planet Crafter's one that I did see, but I've not looked into at all. So I don't know. I have to. to see for that one. Right, so I'm going to put a... Pause the game. Pause the game. It really does not like me being in this mode. Oddly enough, the game that I was actually playing earlier on before streaming was Minecraft, because Direwolf 20 has a new pack out, and I do enjoy Minecraft. Not something I think I'd ever really stream because I'm not very good at the game and it's really slow, and TIMBERBORN is in comparison much faster. Oh, I can't actually reach that far. Oh, that's a mistake. Right, don't do that then. Don't do that. And the thing with June is it doesn't look like it. I've only watched the trailer stuff to it, but it looks more like a control point game, like it's a mixture of the classic RTS and the Dawn of War games. And I've never been a big fan of Dawn of War, so yeah, never really been a huge fan of Dawn of War. Especially because it ruined Command & Conquer by making TNC4 basically a Dawn of War clone, which was not great. No, did not like that. Bad EA. Who am I kidding? When have EA ever done something right? Can set up a multiplayer Minecraft server. Yeah, I mean, it would be modded. It'd be the Direwolf 20 pack because I like modded Minecraft. Default Minecraft is... I mean, it's good if you're a creative player who likes building things. I like machinery. I like building very complicated factories to do things. But having a server... I have a server here on a spare machine that I have here, but it would not be suited until you get more than about 4 or 5 players on it. It would start struggling. Nothing to do in range. That's correct, because I turned you off. I don't know why I turned you off. Should have left that going. But I do need to do something with actual people, because there are some of you which are in my gaming membership, which I'm very grateful for, and I've not done any gaming at all with people. It's really, really bad. Really, really bad of me. Don't forget to like stream. Yes. We did Super Water Pet. I want to do that again. Actually, I enjoy Super Water Pet. It's a good, fun game with random people. We had a few people just first and only time I've seen some people turned up for that random Super Water Pet one, which was quite fun. Right, let me double check things going back here now and make sure everything's not dying. So you've got like ridiculous amounts of food. You still don't have any raw potato. Just potato, which is odd. You've got, it says 74. What? No, yeah, I need to get more. Yeah. You're good. Your water's good. Next one, you're good, and your water's good. Next here, water and food is good. And then this one we know is good. It should be really good for food. In fact, this one will probably have more food than everything else, which is fine because then obviously you haven't got to worry about imports. I've got it set up so that every previous district is exporting the same stuff to the next district. Even though they're self-sufficient, it still grabs things. So essentially, District 1 can supply water to every other district via bouncing trades. Hopefully that will be good. That will work wonderfully. Random 24. What about a case of beer? Don't have a drinking problem. The dwarfs from Warcraft have the absolute awesome answer for that. Don't have a drinking problem. A drink I get drunk, I fall down. No problem. Oh wow, you can't actually reach any further than that. So if I can't bridge across here because this district cannot reach there, I wonder, didn't we establish last time that the trade routes have to go through here? We can only trade via these here. There's not really a rule saying you can't have a building and a stair going up there to do things. Yeah, you're right. Actually, if we got rid of those trees there as well. Yeah. Yeah, I think if we run a road along here and then put a thing up there, getting to it doesn't need. Oh, okay. You need a trading post as well. Not that you need one yet, but we do want to build one eventually. So let's build a distribution post right there. So that's the first priority. We're not fussed about that for the minute. But you will be trading along here, out there, back again, and into here. Yeah. So basically, the gates have to go here. That's the thing. So if we say the gates must go between these, so I'll put the gate there between them, then even if I do build other paths up here, I can't connect the path to it because it wouldn't actually let me. The game wouldn't physically let me connect the two together. So if I build a road there, that will allow my beavers to walk up and build. Yay! It's very weird. I think this is the only case of that, isn't it? Oh no, this one might be the same. Hold on. Yeah, because the town centre's over there. It's actually starting to get filled with trees, which is a real problem. So we might have to do something with that. Because we can't put anything in here now because it's kind of going to be stuffed with trees. But this one, I think you just come up here, go along here and up, and you're there. That one's not so bad. Oh, why are we flooding? Why are we flooding? What? Why? Okay, that's strange, but now we're flooding over here. What? What happened? What happened? Weird resurgence of water. How bizarre. The line at the top. No! Beavers swim in that. I need to build more something because I need to build more wood storage because we are chopping down lots of trees and have nowhere to store them. So let's just do this. Ooh. There we go. Now you've got somewhere to put the wood. Oh, and I want to set them to desired none. because otherwise my beavers will just spend all day trying to balance stuff out. Stop it. Well, I haven't put any forest that much. You've got access to this wood here if you need it. Do you have wood? You're good for wood. Yeah. Once we clear out the wood and store it all, we don't really need to actually plant any more trees because it's really good for it. So. Reminds me of the movie opening scene where someone's taking a drink from a stream. They look upstream and see a deer taken away in the stream. Yes, well, that's the thing, isn't it? That's a where was it? There was a spring somewhere that I remember somebody drank from, and it's like, no, you can't. They drank from the stream, going, oh yeah, it's really refreshing water, and then just a little while later they find a dead animal just above it that's all leaking into where the stream would go to. It's like, yeah, you just drunk that. That's lovely. Do enjoy your the rest of your days. Okay, road is complete. Awesome. Now you can get over here to drop down some stuff, which is good. Yeah, I think this is going to line up pretty well actually, because the road will come down here and I can just remove that one corner piece, and then down here can still get access to whatever. And then if I put a forester in, I could put it here and it can supply both districts if we need to. I think, to be honest with you, once this district's established, it's not going to need any more wood. Or whatever. We're going to put the pump. What does the mechanical pump require? It does require metal, and it requires those other planks as well. How do you build those other planks? Do they require special things? A wood workshop. I have to build one of those very soon. I think this district will become a wood workshop district because we can chop down some trees here and put some water wheels in here. Maybe even change that to being a... yeah, let's do that now. Boom. Let's change that to be a dam. But, oh no, that's a town centre. I'm doing that. Yes, yeah, I can use watering holes. That's fine. It's just that before we move on to the next district, this district must become self-sufficient. So it must be able to pump its own water, it must be able to grow its own food, and then obviously this district must do the same, and then this district must do the same. But then when we get to this one, because it can't get access to water, it's got a little bit down here, and it can't grow its own food, we need to do something about it. So, and we are playing folktale, so pumps off the edge here will not work. They won't reach. They're not. They're long dangly bits and not long enough to reach the water. So we're going to have to raise the water up. Yep, woodtackers, that's alright, because we can clear out this forest here, put these things in, and then do maybe something over here, because this is going to stay wet for longer. So we should be alright. I will dam across here as well, so we've got 2 level dam. Then we can get some pine resin going over here. I mean, their long dangly bits are adequate for their needs, but the iron teeth have got longer dangly bits. When it comes to planks, I think we're going to be okay for importing them. I think this area here might just produce enough for us. Planks and gears. We're 1,000 gears, 700 planks. So yeah, I think we're doing okay. Our gears are probably full. Yes, they are, which is excellent. Right, let's destroy that tree. Just get out of the way. Two. So, to be honest with you, yes, probably swapping out some of those would be a good idea. Let's do it in the center. Let's break all the things. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Let's put more here. That's a paper mill. Boop, 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 and boop. There we go. Where should we put the drop-off point? Because I mean, if it's over here, that means that they just go and drop off and then bring back again. But if it's here, they've got to walk all the way around, up there and back again. I don't know whether it's better to have it early on and get the distribution done early, and then get the beavers to move things on their own time. Probably the best way to do it. Put it up there. You can go and you can go. You're no longer needed. You're still chopping down trees down here, or that's almost gone. All the trees up here are almost all gone. This is good. This is good. You are dealing with trees here. Fine, because we want to clear out a bigger one there. Yeah, I think we'll put it right there. We'll get some trees done there, and then we'll put the distribution drop-off point right there, and then we'll get this district of the holding post early on to come and grab and move it up. That'll put him up. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see how it works. I don't think it doesn't particularly matter, but I think getting the goods dropped off early means that the beavers can come back and pick up another load. They can do multiple trips in a day. So I think that's probably the best way of doing it. And then you know, they can fill up things and do things in between. Because beavers can come and obviously eat and drink out of these as well. So we'll try that. We'll try that. There's one tree there that needs destroying, which is 96%. Yes, I know I'm connected to this there, but I want to leave it connected because I want it to copy the import settings from this one, and then once I put it down and it's connected, I will then break the path and then change it so it's good. Because then it should save us some time. I can do that. Boom, there you go, and that will have the distribution settings, which is all 100, 200, and the water there. We then break this. You can go as well, and then we put in a gate. You can reach that tree there. That's okay. We can turn that off. put our town centre in. Come on, no. Like that. Connect that up. And there we go. And then once we connect that, hopefully you keep the distribution. You don't. So that doesn't work. Dagnammit. That's annoying. Because there's no way to set the distribution limits on this. That's annoying. Connect that by the road there. We go, copies all these ones. Destroy that. We have no limits. We do that. And no. So the distribution limits must be stored in the town centre. That's very annoying. I thought we could get away with it just copying the previous ones. But no. Control F3 to copy building settings? Huh? Alt and not control. Ah, yes, yes, yes. And when you paste them, you lose everything. I was gonna say, because Control C and Control V would make sense. But no, unfortunately, I am fully aware of Alt and F4. Don't worry about that. Fully aware of what that does. There's no copy. C just rotates the camera. So yeah, there's no copy. Oh. Right. Okay, so let's set up our trade route then. So we want to go carrots. Oh, when I'm not sneezing. Potatoes. Water. Now, what were the other ones? We want gears. We want planks. We want logs. Not that we're going to need logs, but plank and paper. Paper was the other thing we're moving forward. Boom. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh. Right. So that's going to be all good. Now we just want to build a town up here, the same way as we built this one here. So let's get this town building the town up here, which will work pretty well. Because what we'll do is we will put in another staircase like there to give you even more access. So, lodge. Two, three, 1, 2, 3. Double lodge. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The odd F5 save and F6 load days. Yes. Yeah. People still really do fall for that all in F4 thing. The amount of people that don't know what it does. Really, really worrying. So that built there. We're going to put power in here. Can we build that from here as well? Can you get up there? You can. Awesome. Let's just use all your logs. Why not? Why not? 1, 2, and 3. Build some power wheels. See how well that actually works. We want to clear out all of this in here, basically. Don't need to worry about doing that anymore. The path does not need to be blocked there. We want to build a scaffold there so we can have some power go across. Oop, and then we'll do something in here for whatever we need to do. That's where our power's going to go. Industrial stuff over there, and then we'll do food and things and trees and stuff over here. We've got plenty of trees, so or we could do more trees up here actually. I don't think we need to chop down all the trees. Let's not do that. Let's not chop down all the trees. Let's instead chop down that many trees. There we go. Can we make the tree seed plant thing? It requires gears. Okay, unlock these. We have the technology. We can slap that there. Put a storage across the road from it. I kind of like to get in there and just, I wish there was a way you could just say, hey, chop down birch trees, but don't chop down pine trees. That would be really nice. You know, actually be able to go to the lumberjack and say, hey, your priority is to chop down this tree instead of that tree. But you can't do that. You can't do that. Because I'd like to spread out some more pine trees in here. Unless I go in and just, you know, basically delete the lot and replant them all. That's probably the best way to do it. But okay, and then we want to build our little thing here. So go out that, and then I want to build this because this works. This little contraption-y thing here works. So we go a large water tank and a large water tank. The road down the centre. That. Build two, not large, two small warehouses. This is not the same layout, but it does not matter. You will be for storing carrots, and you will be for storing grilled potatoes. Oop. And then we want to put in some grills. Doop and doop. And put in some leisure activities. There we go. That's good. Actually, you can build all of that. That's awesome. You're going to build the water wheels first for us, which is very generous. Very, very generous. We also want to build a spawning post. So. Every 3 days clear out an area. Yeah. Oh, we also want wood storage. That's going to be a thing, isn't it? To build 2, and we want generic storage because that's the thing as well, which I always forget exists. You're allowed to store everything, but you are not allowed to store carrots. You're not allowed to store grilled potatoes or standard potatoes, and you will also not be allowed to store treated planks. You want to store them elsewhere. Ensure James my self-reliance this week. Work around his bear gate. I was thinking if you mounted barbecue cooking surfaces around it, it would be the Bear Grylls gate. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, so we don't have enough actual so how big is the thing? How big is the thing? The thing is only 4, so we don't actually need to chop down as many trees as I have got chopping down there. We don't need to chop down those trees there. Chop down all those. That'd be fantastic. And then don't know how successful this is going to be. Get rid of the birch trees. All the birch trees. Down all the birch trees. I think that's all the birch trees. There's a couple of pine trees I've snagged in there. There we go. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh. And then we want to probably also have a couple of lumberjacks like here actually doing that job. Might help. We're definitely going to need another one like up here somewhere. Okay. The other thing we need to do is water. We need water up here. We don't have any access to water as of yet. I think we'll go this way for the water. It's probably a better idea. Let's get some help. Get some more trees chopping down. Right, you look like you're kind of done. You look like you're very done. What do we have left? We have a tree there, 2 there, and 1 there. You have 1, 2, 3 trees. Then we want to do like that. And something like this. Boom. Dead tree on the first lot, the first lot of corner. The first lot is no, I don't think there's any other trees. it's there are a couple of the when you get saplings that have dried out and died, they can look like trees at times. Like, oh, I've done that a few times. Be like, is that a tree? No, it's not a tree. Okay, so this is going to be full now. Yep, this is completely full. Fantastic. Let's put in our beaver statue. I've actually left enough space to do the 3 beaver statues here, so we're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to put in 3 beaver statues for this place. All the beavers can get their work ethic. I could also do it here as well, which I should have done. So let's do that. Let's well, no, we don't want that. Put in more beaver statues. The more statues we have, the better all our beavers will be. Have a much more enjoyable life, knowing that the statues of their ancestors place the small water tank with a little one. Just because I can. I'm going to design no. So we'll store even more water. Awesome, awesome. That's what we need. Wagyu beavers. Ah, the beavers. The beavers. That actually is disconnected. Oh. Did that just hiccup? Did that just hiccup? Dagnam it, OBS. How dare you? Drop down those trees as well. Oh. We're not running out of wood, but we could definitely do with some. I literally just like, hang on a minute, I don't have actual Twitch open, so I don't know whether it's connected or not. I opened the page and OBS went, no, I'm not connected anymore. And then reconnected straight away. I'm like, oh, okay. Alright, I'm fine. Did not like me opening Twitch. I'm sorry. Very sorry. Didn't mean it. Okay. Okay, so I think we're at the limit of what you can build. You can't build these, which is fine. We can build them very quickly. Have our power there. You're... You are going to be chopping down trees here, which is great. We can get a road over here. Can we reach over here? Really thought that through. Get to water. I'm sure we can. I'm sure that's not far enough for it to destroy the link. Would you? Oh, you don't need to build that actually. Actually, no, do build it because we are coming out of a drought now. Right. So good news is this stays, which is awesome. That means our main food is all right. Our secondary food is not all right. It's actually quite bad. They keep dying, but that's okay because it's just to top off our carrots, which is absolutely fine. You have 200 raw potatoes stored somewhere, which is fine. So I think we're kind of ready. to send some beavers up here. How many unemployed beavers do you have? You have 6. 6 now. Although we do not need that running. So you have 10. You have 10 beavers. We'll send 10 beavers up here. See what happens. You want to be the lowest priority. You don't fill up the workplace just yet. You want to be a higher priority because you are doing food. I think I'm going to do that here as well. Yeah, I'm going to to make sure people stay where they're supposed to go. Oh, good. Okay, come over here and get some pumps in over here. Also build a dam across here somewhere. Don't know where, but somewhere. Not that it really matters because this dam back here holds the water in, but I think I'd rather separate it up in case we pump out the water from this reservoir. But we will pump it out for the top, so I want to keep this one separate. Okay, these are producing 400 horsepower. Fantastic. Oh, it's flooding. Really? Really? It floods up here? That surprises me. If I'm honest, that does actually surprise me that floods up there. It's only temporary, but yeah. Let's migrate some beavers. Ready? Right, we can pause you. Migrate 10 beavers to District 6, which is twice what District 3 would be. Yeah, I think it was fine when I had one less dam and he had another levee, so it blocked the flow. But it's okay, because it's coming in waves. You see it drop down, then it fills up and drop down. Yeah, or we could change this to be a dam as well. Flow out. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. I mean, it gets the crops wet for a brief amount of time, but that's fine. They're all right dealing with that. Okay. I don't want to dam off along here. I don't know. Do I just want to do it right here, level with the road? Might as well. Doesn't really matter where we do it. But, just put a levee there, down that. Boom. I don't think this town can reach that. It can. Maybe it'll build that as well. You're free to build whatever you feel like. You can definitely reach that, so both of you are going to be doing that sort of thing, but you're going to build that first as a priority, and we're going to be chopping down lots of trees as well. Interesting. What else was you doing then? If you're not building these shrines, what else were we building? They only require wood. They're within range of this this district to be built. That's why I'm like, why are they not being built? And also, these ones are not being built. Oh, you built one. What are my builders doing? Building. Oh, I moved the logs further away. That's why I moved the log so that we could build this, and then I got to walk up there and come back in. Oh well. Exercise is good for you. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Randomly go to that one. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, beavers need a bit of a workout. They'll be okay. They'll be okay. Right, so you are filling it empty. You don't have anywhere to store most of this stuff yet. We've got to wait for that to be built. Which just requires a couple more planks. Which we should be getting. Yeah, we're putting it in there. You're not doing too well on actual. How? It's okay. Balancing. Should have probably moved it over one and blocked it there because that's the flow of the water. It sits in this side to come back. Right now we're restricting it. In fact, do you know what? We are going to restrict it. Let's completely restrict this here. So we're going to get rid of this. I'm really sorry, but we're going to get rid of that, and then we're going to build a levee there, which may cause flooding. Side effects may include spontaneous rehydration. Which is okay. You just been built, but you don't look like you're chopping down the tree. You just been built? Surely you should have chopped down some trees by now. Oh, is there any beavers working in there? There is. Yes, there is. Maybe there wasn't enough beavers. Maybe there wasn't enough beavers. I don't know. I do want to clear out more of this forest actually over here because this is where our crop's going to be. Our cropland's going to be. So actually, would you just remove all the trees on this side of the forest? May replant some if we need to. Yeah, antidepressants. Side effects may cause suicidal thought. Not exactly the sort of thing I expected from things that are trying to stop me from being down. Is something that's trying to make me want to be down. So okay, so constrain the water down, get more power. We know that works. Nothing flooded down here. No District 2's not dead yet. Cool. It's okay. We are up to many more planks, which is really good. This is still producing like twice the power we actually need. But we could put some other things down here if we wanted to. We could build like the carousel or something if we really wanted to. But I don't want to single out a single place. I mean, I know this one's got the temple because they're our workforce. But I kind of should put a temple in every place because it makes sense. It's just free. It's free. Free work speed. So maybe I should do that. Put a temple everywhere. You get a temple. You get a temple. You get a temple. You can get a temple. Even the new district can get a temple too. Everyone gets a temple. Yay. The autosave is getting longer and longer. Okay. Build me those. Build those. Damn it. Chop down the trees. Then we just go up here and drop down trees along here as well, which is going to be interesting. Let's establish our tree dominance. Oh, that was unexpected. That's not as deep as I thought it was. Aha. This path needs to move up by one. Yeah. This path needs to be there instead. And come along and actually not join here and then do weird thing. So, join it there. Okay, not a problem. Not that any of these have any range to build anything. The mine up here, mine trees up there. But they will eventually. Okay, we are full of grilled potatoes, not a surprise. We are not full of carrots, which is also not a surprise. This is full of everything, including water. That's because we don't have any haulers, because we have to wait for beavers to breed. Breeding beavers. Throw them in the pots. How are we doing range wise? Don't have anything further there. You can reach down here even further, but I need that tree to go. Tree is in the way. Damn you, tree. Must you forever be in the way. Well, I think we're going to have to put a lumberjack up here somewhere because we need to clear out, at the very minimum, we need to clear out like a path here. And there's no way any lumberjacks from here would do it. But we did do that over here anyway. So I've got no issue with doing that. It's just the gates. The gates for the district gates must go between the two barriers. That's kind of the hard rule. Building up here to establish things we need to do, because it's not doable otherwise. You can't, there's no way I could get to this district unless I do that. So but we need to establish this one first before I get myself distracted and move on. This one needs food, it needs water, it needs all sorts of stuff. Three pumps going over here. Establish more. Yeah, gotta do the water crossing or do something over here. I don't know what. Too many trees. That's the problem with the trees growing, is that if like I'm playing too slowly, like here is going to be a real pain because this has been like, taken over. So, we can build our pump, and we'll build a tapper shack as well. Build it right next door, because why not? what we'll do is we will store in a small warehouse the pine resin. Then once that tree has been removed, which is going to be a long time, so I might just we'll put a large warehouse in there, and that can be for treated planks. So we'll store 1,000 treated planks. Not that this is very quick to do it, but over time we will be fine. We will just get many ones. We have 2 unconnected buildings. Oh, the tree has been removed. Yay! These want to be high priority buildings. Let's do the rooftop terraces to try and increase the pleasure levels of our beavers. A small storage for maple syrup and chest. We're not doing that. We're just doing the basics. They're just getting carrots and potatoes. That's it. That's all they're getting. There's no luxuries in this world. The most luxurious thing they've got right now is a temple. Turn that back on. It's 4 unemployed beavers. Might as well turn on those 4. There we go. What else can you do? Maple or pine? I don't think there's any maple trees in range. We could plant some maple trees down here. Maple syrup is only used for food though, isn't it? There's no real worry about that. We could plant some maple trees down here. In fact, do you know what? I think we will. I think we'll slap a forester in. And put some trees in here so that we have trees growing. And also you can have some lumberjacks up here and they can share a area for doing the things. You can go, well, yeah, we can put some maple in there. And we'll do, yeah, I suppose if we do chestnuts the other side, we can always make this area into like the added food, because there's no rule saying you can't distribute backwards. So we could build another distribution post and send our maple syrup and grilled chestnuts and things backwards. That's not a major problem. Hyper Infinite Saturn, hello, thank you very much. I want to say hi. Well, thank you very much. I saw you were playing Sonic the Racers, Sonic Racers, which I haven't played that game in a very long time. Sonic All-Star Racing. I haven't played that in a very long time. But yes, enjoy your stream. I hope you have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Sonic Team Racing you're playing, yeah. Sonic's All-Star, the other one. Is that the I get confused with how many games there are. Sonic All-Star Racing. Sonic and All-Star Racing Transform Collection. What a mouthful that title is. Sonic All-Star Racing Transform Collection. Wow. Right. I'll do some more there. So. Oh, don't need it. There you go. It's going to be enough pumps for doing what I want to do here. There we go. Okie dokie. And let's put some more storage tanks here. That. Come on. Yep. little bit kind of at the middle ground, so I want to maybe buff this one up so it can store more things and do more stuff. Yeah, okay, so we want to plant trees. Chestnut, maple trees can go here. Then we'll do chestnuts the other side. And I guess we're going to have to expand out a couple more houses or something, can't we? Because we're not going to have enough. You can just plant whatever. Probably prioritize maple. And we will chop down the maple trees. Maybe we need to. Don't really think we need to right now. More food here. Yeah, so we can do more food over here if we need to. More potatoes and more carrot fields. Leave it on. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll tell you what, I will get him to prioritise birch trees. There we go. You must plant birch trees first. Some more houses. Can we get some more houses, more houses? More houses down here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that works pretty well. Cool. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this. Put in our secret formula to housing. A shrine to the beaver gods. Well, I suppose it's a shrine to me, isn't it? A shrine to me. Very good. Not very good likeness. We're going to be having words. We're going to be having words, beavers. We're going to be having words. Oh, and also we want to put in niceties for them. Let's do that. Let's give them their swanky rooftop bars. So they got somewhere to hang out. You think I should actually plant some birch? Do you think that's a thing we should do? I mean, you know, birch trees are not known for their survivability. We'll plant some birch trees there. And what we'll do, we will say, okay, don't chop down any trees down here. Just chop down the birch. There you go. Constant supply of wood. Birch tree. Yeah. Oh, you are done. Yes, you are done. Excellent job. Thank you for your hard work, Mr. Beaver, or whoever lived in there. I don't know, lived in there, worked in there, whoever was in there. I don't know. You should also be kind of done. Yeah, you are done. Why did I pause that? Okay. So let's expand out. Mark. Let's expand. There's a tree. There's one more tree. It's a chestnut tree as well. Let's expand out our. Ooh, this shiny overlay they use. Shiny overlay. The highlight overlay, not shiny. What the shiny? What the hell? This highlight overlay they use is very, very slow when the game is running. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. And then we'll do the same again with carrots in the background, potatoes up front. We'll put in some more farms as well. If I can remember where farms are, there they are. I think I'm going to change up these farms. Yeah, we're going to change up these farms. Shoo. Put, like that. There we go. And then we'll run the road. A little bit kinked, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. And I think we will upgrade the storage as well. Not upgrade the storage, that's add more storage. Yeah, I don't know, I do kind of want to upgrade the storage. Yeah, we'll do but let's up these workplaces so they're high workplaces. Doop. Then we want to go like potato, carrot, potato, carrot, potato, carrot, and potato, carrot. I should have put them all to planting. I need to remember there is a menu to do this in now. You don't have to go through each individual building. I've done that all via this new menu and I forgot. So there we go. Okay, so that'll keep our food going here. And I do really want to replace these. So we might empty storage down. Beavers can live on. You know what we'll do is we will turn on carrots and turn on grilled potatoes. So there we go. Ernest, hello! Hail Eris! All hail Eris. No. You're going to be deep. So all the wood comes here now. Oh, I'm sorry, game. I know I'm doing it again. Sorry. How are you today, Ernest? Are you having a good Friday? Okay, they're both empty. Nice. Now we go back to our storage spaces and we do the big underground storages. Do carrots, all the carrots. Grilled potatoes, that, awesome. And then I want to turn off carrots here before you end up filling your belly full of stuff we don't need. But I also want a storage for standard potatoes. I'm going to also get rid of this farm here. Don't plant anything more over here. Once it's gone, thank you very much. And we'll put a storage here for standard potatoes because we actually export potatoes, not grilled potatoes. So even though I'm going to be storing 4,000 grilled potatoes here, they'll never get exported. So we could probably do with a big underground storage of normal potatoes. But so this is the middle ground, I suppose, is the best way to describe it. Maple. Oh. We'll leave the chestnut tree growing, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Autosave, no. Right. Okay, so how are you doing? You are doing nothing because there's no unemployed beavers in the district. That's fine. Oh, probably don't need 1,000 treated planks. To be honest with you, we could probably deal with just having 200 treated planks. But no, we're going to go this way. Is it all gone? I think it's all gone. No, not all gone. One more left. I see you little birch trees hiding in the shadows, ready to pounce and take over the forest. We know what your kind's like. We've seen it all before. Right, okay, so you'll build that and then that will store treated planks. This is, yeah, eventually when we get some beavers growing up here. They're not really doing here, although they definitely have everything required to make them want, desire to have more beaver babies. You don't have any log. That's a problem. A problem we can fix quite easily. Ooh. Oop. Don't do that for the top. All this top. You totally need lumber to build with that. That's very true. That's very true. But we have planted birch trees. Let's see, we have a little row of birch trees here. So we are kind of appreciating them. This is set to plant birch trees for everything, and these foresters lumberjacks can only currently delete the birch tree. So yeah, the rest of these are going to be for tapping or doing other bits and pieces too. We might chop them down if we need to. I don't know. I want to get rid of these storages up here, because one thing I don't want is to store so much wood here that we just have nothing to do with it. We also need wood for this as well. I forgot these need logs. That's okay. That's okay. We've got this area down here as well. We can do something with. If we need to. Do you have any logs? You have plenty of logs. You're not using any logs? Oh, you're probably, yeah, because you're making planks. And you're making planks that can do there. Right. But one thing I did think of a long time ago with this was having a largish map, but you start off like in one corner, and then on the other side of it, you've just got this giant open plain with plenty of water around, so everything's all good for it, and water's going to stay in pools and things. You just plant a single birch tree in the centre of it, and then by the time the player gets over there, there should be an entire birch forest. In real life trees like video games, birch grow quickly will be considered low value. The first ones to establish a forest, growth forest, whatever. Yeah, I think in real life though, isn't it that the quicker the tree grows, the more valuable it is? Because quick turnaround. But when it comes to this, it's a bit weird. It's to do it best. Oh, I could do that as well. I could put like two. What in each corner of the map you put like you put a birch tree in one corner, you put a berry bush in the other corner, and then have the player start in another corner and just let it go and see what happens. Which one will dominate the map first? How many unemployed? We have 7 unemployed people. All right, let's get going properly with our life. Let's deforestation speciality. Yeah, I can see why. What I meant by sorry, the value of a tree is that they you're right. Pine and oak and that is more valuable wood, but when it comes to actual planting forests, I suppose quicker. If you're just after wood, not a specific wood, then a quicker growing tree is better. If you're just after lumber, then a quick growing tree is better than a slow growing tree. But yeah, things like oak and stuff like that is a way more valuable because of how long it takes. That makes sense. It does definitely make sense. Oh, I'm pressing cap lock there. I suppose it also depends on how useful the wood is, because softwood is obviously not going to be as useful as hardwood. And pine has a very nice look to it, like oak has a nice look to it when it's veneered. Veneering, yeah, varnishing, yeah. Food amount like a bowl. It walks across the middle and it fills up far and a half. I've done one similar to what you're saying there, not one where you have to control it, you go up and down. Basically, you start in the bottom with the water and you have to very quickly get out before you drown. I've done that once before. That can be quite fun. A race against the water. Or another one as well where the map is basically flooded and you have to reclaim it back, and you disable droughts. That was an interesting map, but basically you've got to get into the water and reclaim it to plant crops and things, because otherwise you're all going to die. Everything's going to die and do really bad. That was fun, unless of course whoever made the map makes the metal unaccessible. Then it's not so much fun, but we don't talk about it. Right. I think we're done here. Are we done here? Birch tree has gone from there. Oh, we've got one birch tree left there. Okay, I'm going to let you grow, and then you're going to be chopped down. You're not going to be destroyed. You're going to be chopped down. This is the Adam and Steve challenge. It was fun. We haven't had a tribute to Berry Beaver. We haven't had a tribute to Berry Beaver in a long time. I need the next one we play is definitely going to be Iron Teeth. I need to go through some Iron Teeth stuff because I prefer the folk tales myself because I just feel like they're not easier to play than the Iron Teeth. I don't think one's easier than the other one, but the Iron Teeth do require a bit more micromanaging. Yeah, starting with 2 beavers is just, it's just very, very slow. Very, very slow. But I'm glad. I can't. What map was that on? That was the, and we did the giant, the giant dam, which then did not go the way we expected when we destroyed it. I thought that would have gone a very different direction. Right, are you good? You have 29 beds and 8 unemployed. So we need more. You've got pine resin. You don't have any planks. You're not making trees of plank. Okay, so we need to make planks here as well, possibly. Although we could rely on the import plank. That's not a big problem. We're making a few planks down here, so I think we could probably rely on the imported planks. That's okay. Each town gets planks and moves the planks on. So eventually you will move planks onto the next town here. But it's not working very well now because potatoes. Yeah. It makes the bottom of a deep river valleys full of trees with very difficult spots to get down. Yes, yes, yes. That was awkward. Folktales, a micromanager, a necessity. Well, the auntie if just plan on 20 beavers per vat and house accordingly. Okay. Okay, I think with the with the folktales, I find it easier because I can exactly see up here the numbers. I know that this building is going to give me 6 additional beavers. When I put down a vat, it's going to give me between 10 and 20, depending on the food source and things we get. So it's a bit, your population definitely has much more of a curve to it, a sine wave, than with the folktales. It just goes up to a plateau, stays there, and then dips every now and then when death comes. Okay, so let's well, we just I think we're just waiting for this to be established, aren't we? This is kind of done now. We're just waiting for we need planks. We're not getting any planks in. We need beavers. We need beavers in the hauling post to empty this. So this is full, and because it's full, we can't get any people out. The problem is potato. We're not turning the potatoes into grilled potatoes because our grilled potato storage is full. So maybe this should store potatoes? Because it only got to 100. Probably shouldn't store potatoes actually. Let's just put them in there. Put them in there for the moment, please. Nothing to do in rank. You are absolutely correct. So you can now retire. Thank you for your services. Let's go on to I mean, we'll only ever import 100 potatoes, so another small storage for just generic potatoes would probably work. I think just right now I want to get them out of here, which we've done. Oh, I also need, mind you, you are storing paper. Yeah, I think they just got a hiccup. So I'm going to turn off potatoes again. There we go. I think what it is that eventually it balances out, and we shouldn't get any potatoes moved into here because we start harvesting our own ones. So we'll do another large warehouse for the potatoes here. Potatoes. We don't want to do. I don't know what. I don't know what I built for the big ones there. 4,000 carrots and potatoes. Just why not? Why not? Seemed like a good idea at the time. Also got space up here for another type of crop if we want to do that. Yeah, another small storage dedicated to potato storage would not go amiss. And we can put it here, which is opposite up on there, and that can be all potatoes. Potato, 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 potato. Yeah, I think most of the time if you look at it, there's not really a great deal of difference. You might get one or two, but potatoes are 4 to 1. So it makes so much more sense sending raw potato for that one. I don't think there's much else that has that sort of thing to it. Might be wrong. Okay, yeah, chestnuts are only 1 to 2. That's not really worth doing. Spade the dock might be, because it's a 3 to 1. Oh yeah, there's a 5 to 1 for the bakery. Makes so much more sense distributing flour than it would for anything else. Yeah, bread's the big one as well. Yeah, the only thing I wish you could do with storage is actually set not just the desired level, but a maximum level. So I could say, here's an underground storage, only store a maximum of 100 berries in here or whatever, because if I just say, hey, go and do whatever you want, they will fill it with 4,000 grilled potatoes and nothing else will go in there. It's a little annoying. I kind of wish that there was a maximum as well as a desired. Right, this window needs to be slightly larger and then have a stock desired maximum level. Yeah. Like with the distribution, like just like with this here, you've got a minimum maximum. You've got low is how much they import, and high is when they low is how much they will bring in the high amount and send out the low amount. So if they've got 100, over 100, they'll send it out, and they will always ask for more than 200. It should be the same for this. The storage should be able to go, hey, I want 400 of them, but I want no more than 400 of them. Don't send any more in. It's essentially one warehouse per food type, or per any type, not just food. Oh, that dried up. Oh, of course it dried up. Yeah. Makes sense, it dried up. Could we be doing something there to stop that from happening? Don't know if I want to carve something in there and make the thing even thinner. I don't know if that's going to be such a great idea. If I put water there, it wouldn't be able to reach all the way down to the end there. It would do well. Put water here as well. Get off! Get off! Thank you. Let's do that. We are narrowing the path here again. I don't actually need to do that. Not narrowing it anywhere near as much. That'll be better. That'll be better. And then when the water comes back, it will hold in this little block here for a bit longer. It won't get pumped out. So. Yeah, I could put a little water dump in there. I could do one right here, just smack bang here. That would also work. We've got plenty of space and things and for that. Should probably do that. I was just trying to do something like a, you know, I don't know. I was just trying to do something a little bit different. We still haven't managed to get explosive yet. Here would be the better place. Oh, that's not gonna work. No, that's fine. Actually, it's fine. Stairs, got the front. Oop. And we put in our water dumps. Oop. That's not the building I want. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Okay. Are you getting your planks now? You are still not getting planks. Why are you not getting planks? Where are planks going? Well, they built that. Okay, so we are getting some planks up here at some point, I think. Might just be that we keep building things here and wrecking our storage. Okay, so you need food and we're doing okay for water right now. What we could do is storage down here for water. Build that at the end here. But none, you don't have so far to walk. Must remember doing that. Very much more important. More things in here when we get explosive. More pumps. Back. Doop and doop. There we go. Awesome. Okay, more pumps. More pumps, more pumps. Do you have any unemployed beavers? You do not. Fine. How many beavers have you got? You still got 20 bed spare. Really slow at breeding in District 6. Which is surprising. We've given them all the wonderful amenities they want, and they just seem very slow at getting on with the job. Anyway, I jump from a different location, I'll do a big zoom. I can actually see your video refresh from poor quality to good. That might be YouTube because I can only obviously stream it 6K, 6,000 bits, minibits, megabits. That's the thing. Yeah, you know what I mean. 6,000 bit rate is all I'm allowed to stream at. Whereas obviously the videos upload to YouTube are easily 10 times that. Bit or byte. I bits. It's a small b. It's kilobits per second. 6,000 kilobits per second is YouTube's cap. Sorry, 6,000 kilobits per second is Twitch's cap. YouTube can actually do 34,000, I think it was, something like that. They will accept even higher than that, but it starts getting a bit wonky above 34,000 or something like that. And it's really not worth streaming. Anything above 14,000 isn't worth it. But YouTube technically has no limit on the amount of data you can send, whereas Twitch does. Twitch has a hard limit of 6,000. So I stream at 6,000 to cover both bases. But it is bits. Yes, it's KBPS, small b, all small, kilobits per second. One unconnected building. You are unconnected because of distance. We cannot fix that. Well, kind of can fix that. We'll do that then. Fixed. Okay. Boom. And now we're killing all the water on that side. Fantastic. But we will do okay with that because we're going to put in some crops in here and then have a water dump like in the center. That seems like a really good, better planned way of doing that. So let's see here. How can we do things? Can we fit 2 in here? We can. We can even move 1 up further than that. So 1 was to go there. Then I might go. Yeah, Twitch is they don't allow re-encoding. So if you were to watch my stream on Twitch, you must watch it at the bit rate I'm sending and the video resolution, blah blah blah. Whereas YouTube re-encodes everything, which does mean there's a delay. It's not a huge delay like it used to be. It's no longer the up to 30 seconds it used to be. It's now way better than that. Yeah, it does allow you to watch in a lower quality if you're on mobile, if you're on a bad internet or whatever like that. It does let you lower the quality to do it. But and I'm never going to become a partner. Well, I'm saying I'm never going to become a partner. You never know, but I'm never going to go for the current partner or affiliate or whatever on Twitch. Even if I meet the criteria, I do actually meet the criteria for affiliate on Twitch. I'm just never going to go for it because if I do, I cannot stream on both platforms. It won't let me do it. So yeah, and I was always taught wonderfully that if you are forced to choose between 2 things, pick the one that's not making you choose. No, need to move those over. No, update. Well, I want to build that. Do that. Do that. The water dump in the center. Make it all look nice and neat and wonderful and pretty. And then the farms. Speaking of Twitch, I have been disconnected from Twitch chat and now reconnected to Twitch chat. Why does it keep doing that? Really weird. Really bizarre. The farms, that's where I was getting to. We're going to go in here. And I think face opposite directions. I think that's what I kind of want to do with it. Right up there, right up there, right up there, right up there. Yeah, we'll have one there, one there, one there, one like that. There we go. It's twitchy. Yeah, it's twitching. Twitching. Like Pinkie Pie's tail. Twitching. Oh no, you want to be potato. You want carrot. Your doors are actually facing towards the things that you want to be doing. And then okay, we'll go with carrots in here. Potatoes over here. Oh no, don't want to go with that many potatoes over there. Well, we can. There's no. Yeah, why not? Doesn't matter. That's fine. That's not a problem. Let's give it the coup de grace. I did see there was the Twitch leaks, more leaks they do from it was that apparently they're going to change it so that it's not going to be exclusive. And if it does, then I'd go for it, because it would allow people to watch. It gives broader range for people to watch things. So, though some people do prefer Twitch, some people prefer YouTube. And I'm fine with multi-streaming to both of them. If I can become a partner or affiliate on there, it allows them to re-encode my videos so people can then watch in the quality they want. So it's kind of a no-brainer. But all the while they have this system where you are basically trapped. Once you sign their contract, you can't go anywhere else. Or you can stream on other platforms, you just can't multi-stream to other platforms. It's a bit of a weird one. It does appear that every time I click on the Twitch page, OBS disconnects and reconnects. So I'm just going to close that tab and not worry about it. Sheep chat is clearly working because we saw someone from Twitch chat earlier on. So it's doing its job. Nice. I do need to, however, figure out sheep chat, because apparently all my alerts and things I can do through sheep chat as well. The thing with Twitch, obviously I've not seen a contract myself with them, so I'm just going off what I have read on the internet. And as we all know, nobody ever tells lies on the internet. But this seems to be a more collective thing. You get paid absolute pittance for ads. If you play ads, you might make a penny per ad. It's ridiculous. It's all based on the levels of subscribers you have there, because on Twitch you subscribe and you pay. You follow for free and subscribe to pay, and on YouTube you subscribe for free and become a member paying. So, and YouTube actually does have donated memberships now. Is a thing that you can apparently do. I don't know whether my channel's eligible for it. It doesn't. I've not seen anything for it, but anyway. So you're more reliant on that, and you have 3 tiers on Twitch. The first tier, I believe, is a 50-50 split. The second and third tiers are a 70-30 split. So you get 70% and Twitch gets 30% of how it goes. YouTube is 70-30 just flat, no matter what goes on there. So yeah, but if you are subscribed to somebody, you shouldn't get a advert on Twitch, even though some people have said that. I've never experienced that. The people I'm subscribed to, I've never seen an advert for, an advert on them, so never had that happen myself, but other people apparently have. But Twitch is talking about changing their entire cut system to be 50-50, so they're going to make more money from people, but they're going to drop the exclusivity for that. So yeah, I don't know. I'd be inclined to go for it if they drop the exclusivity, so I can just carry on doing what I'm doing now. Just carry on as normal, and nothing changes really. I'd be fine with that. Got a tree there when you drop down. That's fine. Got a pine forest over here doing the thing. We do need to get some trees going here for chopping down, for continuing to survive. Although, well, this is going to become food now, isn't it? So it's not exactly going to be a access to logs. Although it could be, because I'm not too fussed about maple syrup and chestnuts. If I wanted to add another food type to it, it would probably be grain. I would add grain and just transport flour around. But I'm not fussed. The requirements are that each town must have its own water source and 2 levels of food. You must have at least a 7 happiness up here. So we've got 2 food, we have water, they have food, they have everything. They have everything their little beaver minds could possibly desire. Lovely little beavers. Yeah, they sell the ad space for $5. Yeah, so they make them. Although I don't know if it's led to be believed that Twitch doesn't actually make them any money, Twitch, I don't believe Amazon would still be... Amazon would not have been running Twitch for 10 years if it was not making money for them. Maybe it doesn't make anywhere near the money they want, but I think it does make money. Yeah, it must do. But there's so many people going like, oh no, Twitch is not profitable, and Amazon's always thinking about getting rid of it. They'd have done that years ago. They'd have done that absolute years ago. It must make money. Maybe it doesn't make as much money as they think it makes, because it's a lot of bandwidth and things it must use. So the outgoings must be quite high for it. But if it was making a loss, Amazon, Jeff Bezos would have dumped it years ago. He'd have flogged it off to Microsoft, and Microsoft wouldn't have made Mixer. They'd have just adopted Twitch. So yeah, so it definitely, I don't think it does. I just think I think what it is that it doesn't make as much as it might not be a billion. It might not be a billion. It might not be making anywhere near that sort of money. But yeah, I don't think it's that. And some of the exclusive contracts and stuff they've got with some of these people, you know, you obviously you don't hear about the actual contract directly, but you hear through the grapevine that this person signed on and is earning, you know, $500 million a year, or not, $5 million a year or something just for streaming on Twitch. Is like, they wouldn't be paying people like that and convince them to come to their platform if their platform was not making some form of money. That just doesn't make sense. Seems lost them to earn money, not as in new stuff. Yeah. I mean, Amazon's big. Amazon's making enough money to survive. Even if Twitch was losing money for them, they're making enough money to survive. But if Twitch was losing, like hemorrhaging the, I think I remember seeing something like $480 million a year, it was losing. No. You'd have nipped that in the bud way before now. That's ridiculous amounts of money that's losing there. No, we're not. We can't swallow that. Not after 10 years. It was about 10 years ago, wasn't it, that Twitch brought Twitch brought Amazon. No, Amazon brought Twitch about 10 years ago. Yeah, I've they sell seats to tourist companies at really cheap deals, but at the end of the, yeah, it's the best thing. That's so it's always funny when you see these things going, I was on a plane with nobody else and I got a free upgrade and blah blah blah. It's like, well, regardless of whether you was on that plane or not, that plane had to fly from one destination to another. So they upgraded you for free because it literally is free to them. The plane has to move. So they might as well get some free press out of it. Makes sense. Can you plant up there? Is that okay land to plant? Are you going to go and do that? You can. Awesome. Awesome. Right, you're good. Right, we can get enough beehive in here now. Awesome. Let's park that. Boop. Cut. Which you could change the autosave like distance. You can only change the yeah, you can turn it on or off. You can't change it. I think it saves every like 15 minutes or so. Is that right? Okay. Every 10 minutes. It auto saves every 10 minutes. Okay. I suppose that's okay for experimental, because you never know. But it would be nice to change that. I'd change it to about half an hour. Same like one air company does is take out flight insurance on every passenger and piece of cargo. If they crash, they make loads. If they don't, they get refunded. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the other thing as well, where I don't know how true this is, but I remember hearing it and thinking, pretty makes sense. When they ask you during a crash to put your head down between your legs, that's so if you are in a big crash, you die. You don't get seriously injured. Because if you are seriously injured, they have to pay loads of money out. If you die, they get paid in insurance. Which is really bizarre. but it kind of makes sense with the world we live in. Unfortunately, kind of makes sense. I don't know why I'm putting roads in. Yeah, you're more likely in a big crash to die from it, and they can then claim on the insurance against it, even if they got a payout against my partner lost their life and I'm going to sue you for it or whatever. They can claim on the insurance with it. Whereas if you get seriously injured, like life-changing injuries, they have to pay you for the rest of your life. And the airlines don't want to do that. But that is kind of conspiracy theory territory. I don't know whether that's true or not. It just sadly makes sense in my head because of the world we live in, which is very sad. I'd like to think that everyone wants to survive people, but people want people to survive, but yeah. Yeah. Right, okay, so we're gonna go here. Is it one or two? Is one. No, I'm just gonna put 3 dams in. I'm not gonna risk it. No. Yeah, that's already quite narrow there. I don't want to cause any more issues with water. Nice place for a water wheel. Yeah, more cost effective. It's a terrible thing. It is a really bad thing. You'd thought, like, isn't life supposed to be precious? Shouldn't we be trying to live? But unfortunately, I think money comes along, and everyone is just kind of making sure they earn enough money to live. It's to stop people breaking their necks. Hello, Resin. Hello. Stop people breaking their necks on a big impact. It just seems a bit weird to me that putting your head down between your legs during impact would just squash you. It seems a very weird thing. Oh yeah, I suppose yeah. That's true. Whiplash is the thing. That's true. I suppose being down there, then you're just pushed up against the seat in front of you. But as I said, it was one of those conspiracy theory level things that just kind of made sense in my head. But always take it with a grain of salt because people. We have 39 treated planks. Yay! That means we can now build, or almost build, mechanical water. We can't build it yet, but that's okay. I think this area up here is gonna be where we have lots of beavers running in wheels. I'm just going to build extra beavers and have them running in wheels, and then we'll figure out how to get more food and things up here. We'll do something here. Oh, you're dead. You're done. Goodbye. Thank you very much. that road. Are you coming down here stealing their crops? How dare you? How dare you? Mind you, we no longer need these. We really don't need these anymore. We don't need to be coming up here anymore. But we can get rid of that. We'll wait for the night time and get rid of that. Let's get rid of these stairs. Here, we'll leave the one up there, that's fine. So you now can't get down here to steal the crops, and you can't get up there to steal the crops. Okay. Bad town, stealing crops from everyone. Yeah, they should just put all the seats on planes facing the opposite way. That'd work, you know. And then if you're in a crash, you generally would go nose first in the plane. Generally, not always the case, but generally nose first. And then you are protected by the seat. You can, you know, squash the person behind you instead. Doesn't quite work that way, I know, but we're not dropping down. Oh. No. Oh, you can't reach them. Ah, that explains a lot. Okay, so I think this one is now established and is working fine. We are good. We are good to go for our next district. We just need to get up there. Now put your head alone. It says brace on the seat back in front to protect your head using your arms. Don't get close to your body. It is an interesting. It's. I must admit, I thought it was going to be not a complicated. It's not a complicated challenge, but I thought it was going to be like the whole, hey, you're established, move to the next one, move to the next one, move to the next one. But it's not. It takes a lot longer to establish a self-contained settlement, because each one of these is technically self-contained. Yeah, they're trading with each other for things, but they are self-sustaining on food wise. It's a lot longer to set up than I thought. So that's why this is what we're going to be on now. This is 2.5 hours in. So it's going to be what, 4, 8. This is probably 12 hours into this. Does it tell you? No, it doesn't. It doesn't say how long you've been playing for. Yeah, I would think this is about 12 hours into this, and I still haven't even got to the halfway mark, which I think is. Does tell you somewhere. Yeah, there's halfway. We're still not even at halfway. So, what? Sorry, speed light is maximum constantly changed. Oh yeah, the speed of light they've established it slows down through different mediums. So, but Einstein's theory of relativity still holds up even with the difference in that. It's yeah, I think a lot of equations depend on there being a vacuum, not a perfect vacuum, because I don't think there is such a thing as a perfect vacuum. At least not one that we can create. Right, I think this is all done. This can all go now. Thank you for your wonderful services, but you are no longer needed. Although we could have this forest to plant some trees over here for purely collecting reason. It's a good map to try, and you can just play it as a normal map, or you can play the challenge on it. I think I'll link. Yeah, I'll link the thing in the description below. Well, I've got the rules in the description below, and the link to download it. Where I think I'd copied the rules from TIMBERBORN maps. I don't know if they've been updated or not, or changed at all. So yeah, we can plant some. Shall we plant pine over here, or shall we plant birch? We'll just have a giant field of birch trees. Just because we could. Why not? Log. Days to grow 9. Log? Log? What? I think that's a weird tooltip. I'm tempted to plant birch trees. We should plant some more birch trees. Just because we can. Do that. Plant some more birch trees. Okay. Let's give some love to the birch trees. Then we'll get 2 lumberjacks up here, and they can pause the game. There you go. They can chop down the birch trees in that area there. There we go. Also need more lumberjacks up here. Can we reach as far? We can. Also put a lumberjack here as well. Might as well. Will be more of a established for us. If we put some trees up here, I don't know. You don't have access to any other trees other than importing logs, which would be okay because this one here can grab logs and import them to you. That'd be fine. That'd be fine because this requires logs, and so do the quills. I must remember that. Or we'll end up running out of food and every beaver will die, and beavers don't like it when they die. I've heard. They complain and moan and it's weird. Either they're hungry or they feel, they're becoming powdered beavers. Just no satisfying some of these sometimes. Right. Let's double, triple, mega, double check. Everything should be established and fine down here. I just want to make sure nothing's died off while I've been missing. You don't have any trees. Why don't you have any trees? We're not chopping down trees here. No, we're not. Aha! Mistakes. Oop. Down those trees. Thank you. Could also probably do with more water storage as well, to be honest. Next district is still good. Yep, you're fine. There's no issue there. How are you doing? You're not full. That's excellent. Next one is you're not full at all. You did import logs for some reason. Oh yeah, 200 is the limit. And you're not getting any logs because I haven't actually turned that on. Let's turn you on. We'll get some more logs. Okay, so you're good. Okay. Yeah, the frame rate takes a real hit, specifically if you have this open. You'll see if I do that open there, the frame rate is awful. Look at those beavers dot around. So pausing the game when you're doing it is the best way. It seems this is fine. The frame rate's absolutely perfect when the game's paused. It seems to be when the overlay is on and the game's unpaused and beavers moving around, it's struggling. But I do also go through and remove things. I'm not sure why I did that there, but yeah. Because I've noticed as well, it does it if you have like the beehive opens, has the same overlay on it. The frame rate becomes very choppy as well. So it's whatever overlay they're using for that highlight mark or whatever texture they're doing for it. It seems to be that's causing the issues. The biggest thing I found that actually kills frame rate is actual trees, just trees themselves. Because I don't know if you've seen this, Control Shift Alt and Z brings up the development console down here, and if I pause the game for a moment here so I don't break anything. Where was it? Where was it? Show. You can speed the game up to 99 times, which just kills everything. Highlight resource reproduction spots. This one here. Boom. And my game is now. Oh, that's okay. All these purple areas are being checked every now and then to find out whether a tree can spread into that area. So actual trees are the biggest cause of frame rate lag in here. If you watched my Lake Beaver one, I actually went round and I basically removed all the trees. I used the development thing here to remove all the trees in the game that were far away from where I was building, and it made the frame rate raise way better. So yeah, so each one of these tiles is being checked not every frame, but every now and then to find out whether stuff can be done. So yeah, that's how they've done this game. That's how they've done it. So all the purple area, I'll do this, all the purple area. Same for berries. Look at all these berries that are spread out here. Wow, there's lots of berries up there. They're checked every now and then to find out whether they can spread into the area, and it just yeah, does surprising things to the game. That's the one. I like resources there. That's it. The development console is Shift Alt and Z. And the keyboard brings it up there. Also lets you do wonderful things like remove buildings that you normally wouldn't be able to remove, add buildings that you shouldn't be able to add, and do all sorts of weird things. One thing I would recommend if you do use this, there's an option here called Sky Toggle Fog. Gets rid of that. That's what the game looks like by default, which is okay. You know, it's got this weird fog effect to it, there, but I turn it off and it just makes the game look crisper in my mind. It does. It's yeah, makes it look pretty good. So yeah, makes it look much more similar. You can't really see it during the night time. I'll shot again during the day, actually. Much clearer to see what that does during the day. So bring that up there as well. If you do use the development console, I would very much suggest you pause the game and do stuff rather than leave it running whilst you're doing things, because there are options here that can kill beavers and do weird things to your map and break stuff. So don't generally have it running with the development console open. But here we go. So let's go into a daytime. Lovely little daytime scene here. Boom, no downtime. So if we turn on default, that's what the game looks like. It's very washed out and a bit grey because it's got weird sky fog. It looks far worse to me now because I haven't had it on for so long. But yeah, that's what the game looks like by default, and then you just turn it off. And I think it adds like a haze effect to everything. And then if you turn the sky fog off, it just makes things darker. You can see it's much better when you do that. You can see the difference between it. There. But when you do have it turned off, and you're around, you can sometimes see like the harshness of the trees. Like they're a bit sharp. But yeah, that's the thing. Not just entertainment, educational. I'm glad you even remotely think I'm entertaining as well. I'm just here to chill and have a good laugh. It's good fun, but yeah, but it's very nice. There are some wonderful things. I played this game a bit like a lot. Like, what does my library tell me? I have played this game. I've only got 430 hours in it, actually, so not as long as I thought. Good lord, I played Factory Town for 1,210 hours. Good lord. And Kerbal Space Program for 2,500 hours. Oh, but yeah. Yes, the Let's Test Timberborn stream, where we just spent probably 4 hours on water alone, trying to figure out how things were working for it. Yeah. My Kerbal Space Program is 2,500 hours. Although there's probably a good 500 hours that was not me actually playing the game. That was me letting the game run overnight doing things. But all the Factory Town would be legit, over 1,200 hours. All this here. A shame World of Warcraft's not on Steam. That'd be like 10,000 hours. You're at 382. Yeah, that means you're 430 hours. It's really weird. I think because I've mostly played Timberborn on stream or on videos and not really played it out of that, it's if I was just playing it recreationally, as I should say, because then it would be way higher, because I would have played it way more. But I tend to not play it when I'm not recording or not streaming, because I feel like my time is better spent actually doing something to show other people. It's really weird mindset you get into if you ever do YouTube. It's a really bizarre thing. You like every time I'm playing a game and I'm not recording it, I kind of feel like I'm wasting time. Yeah, I mean, during Legion, when I last played Warcraft decently, I was at over 9,000 hours on that, the slash played on my main character. Well, no, sorry, I was like 6,000 hours on my main and sort of 3,500 on my ult. So yeah, it was over 9,000 hours total played across the two main characters I played. So yeah, I must have had over 10,000 hours because I had other characters as well. So many years of my life not wasted because I enjoyed the vast majority of my time in Warcraft. I didn't particularly get frustrated with it. There were times, but most of the time I enjoyed the game. So very lucky. And I'm probably going back for Dragonfly, so we may get some Warcraft streams in the future, unless I can get in with these other VTubers and join Lumi's Guild, which I don't even know. Not that I think any of you that watch me probably watch any other VTubers. You're probably not here for that. I don't know, but right, okay, so this is established now. This is good. This is good. Water is good. Everything is good. Oh yeah, I was like, why do you have 900 water? You've only two. No, there's three. There's 3 things. Oh yeah, 3 things. Okay. Oh, this is good. This is good. I did miss putting the path in. That's a bit good. It's okay. And we want to run up. I don't even know where. Probably here. On the path up there. Now I want to remove. Pause. Chop. That please. That. Not that you can reach anywhere near there, but that's okay. How are we doing on distance from our town centre? We are very good. Yeah, I think we've got to get the road up to there and build stuff and do things. And I might even connect the road up from this one as well. So we're building things, then we'll put the gate over here once we're done building. We'll probably put this facing the opposite direction to get a better distance up here, but it doesn't matter. This one isn't so bad. This one is bad. We do need to get up here and clear out the trees inside here, though. One thing let's do that. Clear out all of that, please. We need to actually be able to build something in there. Oh. I reached 4,000 per few turns. I dread to think the actual playtime of my full account there, because there were characters that I had leveled up to. I think I took at least every class to about mid-40s to learn how they play, and then was like, no, this is not for me. So I go off there. Not that took very long. It took about a week, if that. But and the amount of times I made new gnomes to play with other guild members. They're like, we're going to make a brand new party up for a laugh bit. We're all going to be gnomes, because that always seems to be the thing. I know. Yeah, I played a mage in the original, human mage in the original, and never raided. Never got. I got attuned for Karazhan. No, I got attuned for Karazhan after. I got attuned for Karazhan during Burning Crusade. So I never raided. Up a Blackrock Spire wasn't really a raid. It was 10-man. It wasn't really a raid, was it? Let's kind of be honest, it's not. But I've done that. But then during Wrath of the Lich King, the guild I was in, not Wrath of the Burning Crusade, the guild I was in needed a healer. So I rolled a Draenei Discipline Priest. And she was where I truly fell in love with Warcraft. And even though my mage was always my main, and he was always the one that was leveled up to the next expansion first, she was the one I played in raiding. It was always the one that I played. So, you know, I think if I went back to WoW now, I would probably play Disc Priest, because I just like them a lot. I really do like. Don't know if I go back and be Horde or Alliance. I don't know what I do anymore. I'd have to kind of start again. I've had this conversation with people before, with you, Kaboom, before as well. If I go back, I'll go to the US servers, because that makes more sense for my sleep schedule slash playtime. Okay. More roads up to there. Mage, Paladin, and Hunter will keep platoons, yeah. Yeah, Mage was always my favourite thing. It's really weird, because I played Final Fantasy 11. That was my first MMO. Unless you count Ultima Online or Mew as MMOs, I kind of don't, because they weren't really. They were MMOs, but they weren't in the same vein. But no, I played a White Mage Summoner in Final Fantasy 11, and just loved healing. Absolutely loved healing. And then for some reason, when Warcraft come along, we were gonna play Horde originally. And I think I was going to be an undead mage. Or I was thinking of being an undead holy priest, because that seemed really cool to me. To be an undead holy priest just seemed weird. The white mage in Final Fantasy was the healer. It was called a white mage. So, but a friend who came to join us at the same time wanted to be a paladin, and only the Alliance could be paladins. So we went to play all humans, because you had to be a human to be a paladin. That was the only thing you could do. So we all went to play humans, and I went with the mage because he was the tank. We had another friend who was playing a... I can't remember what the other friend was playing. I want to say Shaman, but that was later, because we were Alliance, and Shamans weren't around back then. But yeah, we didn't have the concept of tank healer stuff like that as well, really, from the game. We didn't know what the game was about, but the paladin was going to be the big smacky guy, and I was just going to boom things from behind. And yeah, just let's set everything on fire. Loved it. I don't think we were all human. It must have been a priest. He might have played a paladin as well. I remember he was a shaman later. I do very much remember he was a Draenei shaman later. Hey, it worked. Woot. Kept the ground. Did this work over here? Bloop. Yes, kind of. That's probably doing more than that is, but fine. Our birch trees, however, are not. But they'll be okay. That's fine. We're not fussed about that. Yeah, we played through a bit, and as I said, I never really did any raiding in the original World of Warcraft. Blackrock Spire, as I said, wasn't really a raid. And then I said when Burning Crusade come out, I leveled to 70, and I started raiding. We were going to Karazhan, and we couldn't beat Moreau in Karazhan. We got, oh god, who's the horse guy? I can't remember who the horse guy was in Karazhan. Damn it. But we killed him after a long time of playing. Not a very fantastic raid guild, but yeah, we killed him, and then we struggled to get to Moreau, even though the stairs in Karazhan was my favourite bit. There was myself as the mage, and Ichelspud was our warlock. I remember the name, Ichelspud. And it was, right, we're going to run up the stairs, and just, I'm going to blizzard everything, and he's going to do Nova, or whatever is the fire thing that warlocks do. And the healer's job is to try and keep us alive, and we'll just kill everything. And it was either we win or everyone dies. it was always an all or nothing on the stairs. But yeah, Moreau we couldn't defeat, so I rolled the Draenei priestess, or discipline priestess, and leveled her up. And my first raid in there, not to sound big-headed, because obviously everybody else had done other things and got gear as well, but my first raid in there, we did all the way up to the, I'm forgetting the names of the people. The large woman that smacks you with a hammer. Kill the guy down the bottom in the horseman. You kill Moreau. You then go up and go to the end of the corridor. You have to go through the ballroom, go to the end of the corridor, and she's at the end in a large circular room. And we killed her basically second attempt, and it was fantastic, and I loved it. Cannot remember what the hell her name was. I have not played Warcraft in so many years. I need to look that up. Karazhan. Because you needed attunement as well. You needed attunement for it, and I remember being stood outside the raid and telling people I couldn't get in because the gate was closed. They're like, "You're attuned. This is not on this character. Not on this character. I need you to come and help me. Help me." Karazhan bosses. I'm getting completely distracted by Warcraft. Bad. And that's Sylvanas, the young Sylvanas. I don't think Sylvanas was in Karazhan, because that was all Medivh. Medivh had gone mad in Karazhan, and you had to go and it wasn't Medivh you killed. It was, yeah, because you went to the time portals in the Caverns of Time, and you had to go and do Black Morass, and you saw Medivh open the portal, and then obviously because you're back in time, and that was why you went to Karazhan. Get answers to do with it. I think something like that. I might be getting everything really wrong with my lore and mixing up. The problem is that they have retcon stuff, and then we had like return to things, and it was weird. Ataman the Huntsman, that was the first guy. Killed him. That was all right. You then go upstairs and you have the Maiden of Virtue. She was the one. The Maiden of Virtue was the one we killed. Moreau, you could have skipped Moreau and gone on to the Maiden of Virtue, but we could never get past that before doing that. But yeah, we killed Moreau's, killed the Maiden of Virtue second times, went on to the opera event and had the Big Bad Wolf, which is loads of fun, but none of us knew what we were doing. Talking about the cameras of time, yeah. Young Sylvanus who drove Medivh mad? Yeah. Yeah, the Big Bad Wolf event was just, I remember that in Karazhan's, the opera event. All of them were really fun and just a very, very good thing. It wasn't Sylvanus in the Caverns of Time. Sylvanus was nothing to do with that back then. Because Sylvanus wasn't Medivh, Sylvanus was Arthas. Arthas turned her into a banshee, and then she poisoned him and made him escape to Northrend, which is where he got the sword. I do know who you're on about, though, because there was a girl, although wasn't that with Thrall? There was a girl who was part of the Blackrock clan, and she was killed, and you had to rescue her, and then the dragons come along and go, no, you cannot rescue her, it is set in stone that she must die. And it was really bad. Because if you had rescued her, Thrall himself would not have turned into the bad guy for a brief time. Even though Thrall was never the bad guy. Let's be honest, Thrall was never the bad guy. Oh, come on, tree. We just get out of the way. You're in the way. Shoot. Come and get rid of that tree. I can't remember what the original Caverns of Time was. You had Mount Hydra was a raid. Oh wow, that's as far as I can reach. Right, we have to connect this road up. Got no real choice. Oh, that's still just as far. Okay. Well, that adds a little bit more to it. Okay. Ah, yes, there we go. That's enough. That's enough to get to there, so we can clear out all the trees inside there and get it. Oh, cool. Okay. Whew. It was the girl in Caverns of Time. I don't remember Sylvanus being in the Caverns of Time. I remember Arthas when he went. You had the You had Black Morass, which is where Medivh opened the portal to help the orcs, but he was corrupted by Sargeras at the time. So he thought he was helping the orcs, and really he wasn't. A bad thing. You had Mount Hydra was the raid. You had the attack on the city by Arthas when Jaina left him behind. You might be thinking of Jaina. Yeah, but I don't remember Sylvanas. She might have been. My memory might be failing me here. I don't know, but I don't remember Sylvanas in the Caverns of Time. Not the original Caverns of Time, because her first encounter in the Warcraft lore was she was just a ranger protecting Silvermoon, and Arthur's come along and wrecked them, and he had already been corrupted. And the Caverns of Time doesn't do that. The Caverns of Time does the bit before that where he attacks the city because they have to be purged. The whole place has to be purged. That was his Caverns of Time instance. You had the raid Mount Hydrol, which is you defeating Archimonde with the help of the elves. But that was the elves of Darnassus, not of Silverymoon. Or Silvermoon, sorry. Silvermoon's D&D. And then you've got the Black Morass, which is where Medivh opens the portal. I'm sure there was another one. God, I'm going off on complete tangent here. We want to try and establish this up here. Caverns of Time's instances. So, Old Hillsbrad Foothills was where you go and rescue Thrall after he's been imprisoned. The Black Morass is when Medivh opens the portals. Mount Hydrol is the raid, where you have to beat Archimonde. The Culling of Stratholme, that was the one. They were the original ones. And then you've also got the Dragonflight one and the Well of Eternity. They were added later. But during Crusade, it was the Culling of Stratholme. Okay, can we get... we can. Awesome. Bomb, district center. Bomb. There you go. Yay. Established. Right. Okay. Yeah, Culling. Once you got your item level high enough to be able to do the gauntlet with Arthas without stopping, Culling of Stratholme was a very good place to level up gear and things. It was a very, very good one. It was always that gauntlet that got me. Always struggled for that until it was like, right, I can now do it. Always run out of mana. Right, you can go. Okay, so we need to establish some things up here. Unfortunately, I feel like this is one that's going to have to be kind of built. I don't think you have the range to build much. You've got some things. So, but I think we'll build road there. We'll build some stuff over here, and then we'll chop down trees and do things with chopping down of trees here. Instead, we've got plenty of water as well. Water's not going to be a problem for this place. Just getting to it is the issue. So, the gate's got to go there. I'm going to put the storage place right smack bang here. And then you will be disconnected when we do. Gauntlet was easy if you had Time Warp ready. Was Time Warp a mage spell in Burning Crusade? What was that? Yeah, because I remember they first introduced it as an actual mechanic in a dungeon, didn't they? You had to click on the hourglass. to fight the infinite dragonfly, which was all. Oh yeah, Wrath of the Lich King did a lot of burning group. Wait, no, that was Wrath of the Lich King. Wrath of the Lich King had the infinite dragonfly, didn't it? And you had to click on the hourglass to move time back. It might have been because I was fire back then, and I switched to arcane when we had to do. What was the raid? The one where you go and fight. What was the raid? There's many of them. Oh. Who was the guy at the end of Molten Core? Ragnaros. He turned up again in another raid later. That raid was when I switched to arcane in the mage, because fire was not doing it, because that was basically a fire raid, and it was not good enough at all. And then I remember going in there later on the Disc Priest and like thinking I can kill things, because that's when they changed Disc Priest with penance. Was they really buffed penance during that thing, and it's like I can actually kill things, and as I'm killing things I'm healing people, and this is why I love playing a Disc Priest. Right, so your distribution post for this place here. So let's build some generic storage things for this place. We want to build our housing thing, don't we? Let's build our housing thing. Let's do that. The standard housing setup. Boop. Boopy doopy doop. Boop. Don't want to move one. Standard one. So we want to go house, gap, house. And then doop, 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 boop, boop. Nope. Boop, boop. Nope. Still nope. Boop. Like that. Like this. And road out front. There we go. Boom. There is our housing. Then across from our housing, we want to do all the generic stuff we want to do. So we want to go. No, we want to go with 2 storages. There. We want to go with 2 large tanks. There and there. 2 campfires. Don't know why I go with 2 campfires. One would be enough. 2 campfires, and then 2 grills. Boop, boop. Like so. Connect. Okay, and that's all good. There's our little town. Awesome. So you are none carrots. Boop. You. God damn it. You. None. And you are grilled potatoes. There we go. We want a generic storage. Oh, sorry. To go slow on our rank. Yeah. I remember there were many raids and things where, because I was fire with a bit of arcane, so I got presence of mind and pyroblast. So an instant pyroblast was always a fantastic opening, especially when the tank was not ready for it. They do the countdown. You wait till about 3 seconds. You press 1 for pyroblast, and then pyroblast cast. You press presence of mind. You press 1 again for pyroblast. You cast instant pyroblast, and then you pass scorch, and then you cast invisibility, because otherwise you're dead. Because you just aggro everyone. And I remember that. It was always good fun. Always enjoyed that. Right, so let's put in a warehouse, which is going to be for potatoes, because we know that's a thing we need to make sure the potatoes don't overwhelm our district delivery system. We also need to put in generic storage, just for whatever we need. You are going to desire nothing, but you're not going to do carrots or potatoes or grilled potatoes. Yep. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good for this one. I think it's kind of just got to be built. I don't think you can build anything. Oh, you might have build that one storage, which wouldn't be a bad thing. If you would come and build that one storage, that would actually be okay. You know, that would help. And we want wood storage as well. Let's do that. I'll put 2 in because there's a lot of trees here. Oh, having a hunter in the party with misdirect was always a fantastic thing, because you could absolutely go ape on people and not worry about it, and the hunter would deal with it. Because there's no way, mages and warlocks especially, I think, were very good at pulling aggro, just because it's a huge burst damage, and then they start off as like a spike of damage, and then it slowly builds off. Whereas everyone else was more of a level damage they do, and they probably did more DPS over time if stuff survived. The great thing about having mages, glass cannons, and warlocks is that stuff doesn't survive very long. Unless you've got a really bad tank, and then it doesn't matter what you play, the tank will not hold aggro, and then we'll whinge at you for yeah, because it's your fault. It's clearly your fault when the mage can't, the mage can't hold aggro, when the tank can't hold aggro. Anyway, bit of a weird thing. We'll put a template there or something. Doesn't matter. This one, and this is going to be our next one, but this is going to have to wait till next time, because we are still not even halfway there. Yeah, stuff still going on, and I want to complete this, even though it's going to probably take a whole week to complete, more than a whole week to complete. People are going to be really bored of it, but it's okay. It's okay. These are more of a background chill thing than we think, which we're fine for. We do have 106 treated planks. This is good. I feel like we can get faster and faster doing things. Boop. And then that down there no longer needs to exist. Boop. They don't need to exist. Boop. Which means that you are going to be not out of the job yet. Achievement, one of the dungeon raids we had to kill the mini boss. Wasn't that the no, because there weren't achievements in Burning Crusade. They were added in Breath. But there was one where you had, I think it was during Burning Crusade, you had a gauntlet to run. You went in there, you killed a room, and then monsters, enemies constantly spawned, orcs constantly spawned, until you got to the end and killed or engaged the boss at the end. So if you took your time, you fought more and more enemies, but you would get more drops and more gold, because I remember going in there and farming the place for I think we was in there for hours. We're just going to move our way up to about half up the corridor and then sit here and wait for them to come at us over and over and over. But there was an achievement for that one, to not kill any ads until you have engaged the boss. So you had to basically tank the entire corridor all the way up to him and then kill them all, which was always great fun if you had big AoE casters. I'm sure that was a Burning Crusade one. It's weird how there's random things like this on there. Also, I remember who was the Mechtherodon's lair. I remember joining a random group for that, way towards the end of Burn the Crusade. And I remember running down the slope to the bottom, somebody telling me don't stand anywhere near the power cores that are being charged up for him, and I was like, okay, I won't do that. And as I was healing, I walked towards one of the power cores and just exploded. It's like, oh, that's why you don't walk near them, because they just absolutely wipe you. Mechtherodon was difficult even after you had well outgeared him. So, yeah. So actually, kill the boss before any ads. I remember the place that had the Red Sword of Courage in Wrath of the Lich King. One of the achievements there was that sort of thing. Was you had to go in there, and there was only about 5 or 6 ads. They weren't trash. They were actual, like, proper ads for the boss. But you had to kill the boss before killing any of the ads. And the trick was, again, a hunter, and have the hunter just kite them around. And had a robot as well. Some guy with a robot. I remember there being a robot. Right. So to establish this, we need to actually just build this district, really. So I think that's what we're going to do next, which will be next time. Won't be tomorrow. I won't be streaming tomorrow, or if I do stream tomorrow, it'll be a bit earlier and something else. But I'm not doing a late one tomorrow because early morning Sunday is my work, and then Sunday there will be some Fall Guys. That's the plan. Go back to streaming some Fall Guys, which will be fun, and then I might stream something after Fall Guys, like maybe come back to Timberborn or do something else. It depends on what people so desire. So yeah, I think we will leave this one here, and we will return in the future. Autumn Crypts was good. Yeah, farming that every day. I could do an honest start. I could do an honest. You're very desperate for you to play this game, and I'm just going to get it all wrong, and everything's going to die. Although I must admit, I didn't kill everyone in my playthrough, did I? I didn't kill everyone. Let's jump back over. Hello again. So yeah, we'll leave this here. We will come back, and as I said, they're very unlikely to be a stream tomorrow, but there will be Fall Guys on Sunday, and then after that, we'll see. Maybe Sunday night. It depends. I start work at 6 a.m. on a Sunday morning, 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning, but I get up at 6 a.m. on a Sunday morning. So, and then I do obviously a day's work, and staying up late to then game is fun, but not great for streaming because I'm very let's play this, and falling asleep at the keyboard, which can't be very entertaining. Silent stream, yeah, Charlie Chaplin stream. Let's do that. But no, we'll leave this here. We will return next time. So I will see you on Sunday. That's the plan. So thank you very much for watching. And I could carry on talking about Warcraft all night. I really could. Maybe I might have a look at reinstalling Warcraft as well. Although I don't want to go back until Dragonflights come out. We'll have a break for Dragonflight for that. But yeah. So yes, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.